Hindi po papayag ang Binibining Pilipinas na magkamali ng ganon at hindi masaya maging marites. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Masaya maging marites.
Well, I understand. It made so much confusion to the people, and I understand that because I myself, as a viewer, I was like, "What's happening? You know, what's going on? Is this a Steve Harvey moment?"
Controversy behind the most prestigious pageant in the Philippines, Bb Pilipinas 2022 Coronation Night. What really happened? Pag-usapan natin dito with KM at The Rant, where real talk really happens. The zoomed-in image circulating in social media about an issue that happened in the last Coronation Night. There are speculations stating that there was an exchange of name call between winners of Miss Intercontinental and Miss International. Mm-hmm. Would you believe that there is? If there is or if there's not, what can you say about it?
I guess what I can say is that grabe na po ang technologies ngayon to be able to put a video, even a video out there that might be false. I actually saw a screenshot of that piece of paper that you're talking about, and honestly, it looks very doctored and fake to me. And we all know that in this day and age, with what's going on in our country, lagana po talaga ang misinformation at disinformation, meaning somebody out there put the effort to doctor this photo and then upload it and create buzz. So I think what I'm saying is we have to be very careful and discerning about these kinds of sources. I trust in Binibining Pilipinas and their process. I think that if there was a mistake that had been made, they would have corrected it there and then. So the fact that that didn't happen, I trust that these are the correct results. Hindi po papayag ang Binibining Pilipinas na magkamali ng ganon at hindi ma-right or matama right away. So I think that people should just move on. I know ang juicy kasi don't you notice that after every pageant, there's always an issue that people want to cling on to, and then it's something that people will talk about for days to come. And I know how sometimes that can be super fun. Masaya maging marites. Okay, I'm going to be honest. Masaya maging marites. But we do have, again, to cling to facts, and we have to make sure that we research our sources and we believe our experts when they say they know what they're doing. Binibining Pilipinas has been around for 50 years. They know what they're doing. So let's trust in that.
Well, I understand how people would feel. You know, there's so many like haka-haka or speculations on what's happening, or it made us so much confusion to the people, and I understand that because I myself, as a viewer, I was like, "What's happening? You know, what's going on? Is this a Steve Harvey moment for Binibini?" I guess it was the first for Binibining Pilipinas to have that kind of situation. So I guess it's just normal for people to feel that way and really think that, oh, baka nadaya, baka ganito, baka ganyan. So I understand that, and I feel that. I can relate with the people, but I guess as a candidate who have been joining since 2016, from what I know, but I don't have facts to back this up. This is just how my observation on how pageantry works, and I think my opinion about the issue. It's possible that maybe Gabby Basiano garnered the highest score, so maybe that's how the floor directors, that's what they got. She got the highest score, so she's probably Miss International. But I also know that the organization has the right to kind of like put mix match, or like put a certain girl to a certain competition, a certain organization internationally. So I don't know if this is a common knowledge to people that there are certain looks, there are certain branding, there are certain profile that each international pageants are looking for. So for example, with Miss Universe, we can see naman, diba, or observe that most Miss Universe winners are those who are really fierce, who's really outspoken, who's really bold with their beliefs and all that, or who's very tall and sexy. You can actually bring in brands, bring in companies that will work with Miss Universe. It's really about promoting. Also, of course, now it's good that they're kind of like revamping or what do you call it? Parang having those progress in terms of advocating for certain causes, right? Whereas, for example, with Miss International, they're looking for someone who's more demure, probably who's more, soft spoken, but also with full of substance. And yeah, I guess it's what it is. There are certain looks, there are certain profiles that each organization is looking for, and so maybe that's what the organization, the BPP or Binibini Pilipinas organization, look into. Who fits a certain brand or who fits a certain organization better than the other. So. And I've seen some interviews just this morning, actually, that the girls themselves were telling that there's no mistake or there was no there's no confusion in the results. Like, it is what it is, and I'm glad to hear that from them, because I feel like it's also somewhat our responsibility as queens. Of course, we're the people, we're the face, or we're the person out there who will also reassure the people or the fans about what's really is happening or what's going on. And so I'm glad that the queens themselves are able to reassure the people and tell them the truth, that I am, like what Gabby Bashana said, I am Miss Intercontinental, and Nicole Borromeo is Miss International. So.
Ayan na. The Queen has spoken. Ano nga ba ang sabi niya? We have to trust the organization. Alam ng organisasyon kung ano ang ginagawa nila. Huwag na tayong mag-speculate, huwag na tayong maghaka-haka, at huwag na tayong mag-chismisan about it. Let's talk about facts. The winners won their crowns and they all deserve it. Congratulations to our queen. Kaya magkita-kita tayo sa episode 1, part 2 ng The Round, where real talk really happens.